Shalom Israel, Shalom, Shalom. This is brother Young Wolf, right? Back with another video, right? The basic, the milk, right? Is gonna be a quick video for the spirit, right? About the Sabbath, right? To keep the Sabbath day holy. Precepts on the Sabbath, right? And I want to give all praise to Yahawah, Ba'ashima Mashiach YAHAWASHI, right? Yahawah, which the world calls God, and YAHAWASHI, which the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, right? All praise to the Most High Yahawah, Bashim YAHAWASHI, right? And first, go to the precept. Let's get this Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8, right? About the Sabbath, right? This is the book. So okay, right? So we gotta get these precepts. This is the book of Exodus, right? Chapter 20 and verse 8. And it reads this. It says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, right? Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. What does that mean? That day is out of it's a separate day. It's a very important day out of all the days of the week, right? That day is different from what you do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You know, that day you have to keep that day holy, right? Let's read that again. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Remember, don't forget, right? The Most High YAHAWASHI say, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, right? Verse 9. 6 days shall thy labor and do all thy work. So you have 6 days to do what you have to do, right? Work, go to the groceries, do your laundry, wash your dishes, clean your house, fix your car, whatever you gotta do during the 6 days, you have to get it done. Why? It says, let's read it again. 6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work. Why? But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God, right? So that's the reason why you have to do everything you gotta do within the 6 days. Because why? Verse 10, because the seventh day is the Sabbath, the day of the Lord, right? Right? So I'm gonna start from the beginning again. Exodus 20 and 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. Right? So the seventh day, the Sabbath is from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown for those that don't know. Right? Because the first day of the week is Sunday. Right? On your calendar, the first day of the week is Sunday. Right? So you have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Right? Friday at sundown until Saturday sundown is your Sabbath, right? Which is the seventh day, right? But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, right? Nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy man servant, nor thy maid servant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates, right? So the Most High, YAHAWASHI said that you're not supposed to be doing any work on the Sabbath day, right? You're not supposed to be cleaning. You're not supposed to be cleaning the backyard. You're not supposed to be washing your dishes. You're not supposed to be going to work. You're not supposed to be going to the gym. You're not supposed to be doing no manner of work. That day is the holy day. Keep it holy, separate from the other days, right? On the Sabbath day, you want to do the work of the Most High. You want to read, right? You want to study, right? You want to go on the highways and byways to preach. You want to make videos, right? You got to be in the work, right? Not saying that during the 6 days, obviously you got to be in the work. Of course, you got to study every day, during the week. But we're going into the Sabbath, right? So instead of you're not supposed to be doing your own pleasure on the Sabbath. You're not supposed to be, watching your favorite show, right? You're not supposed to be on social media scrolling. No, right? It says, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, nor thy son, not just your son, your daughter, your manservant, your maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gate. Right? On the Sabbath day is a day of rest. Right? Not your son, not supposed to be doing work, your daughter, your animals, whatever. It's a day of rest. Right? It's a holy day, the day of the Most High, the Lord, the Most High, and YAHAWASHI. Right? It's right. So that's good. Let's read that again. Exodus 20:8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy maidservant, nor thy not thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. Right? For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day, where the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Right? So that day is blessed. So the point is that this scripture is saying you're not supposed to do any work on the Sabbath day, which is Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. Right? So when the sun set on Friday, your Sabbath begins and it ends on Saturday when the sun sets. Right? When the sun goes down, because that's when the day begins. Right? Let's get another precept for the spirit. Let's go to Exodus chapter 16 and verse 23. Right? The basics, the milk. Right? Exactly. Right? This is the book of Exodus chapter 16 and verse 23. So I can read with me. And where is this? It says, and he said unto them, this is that which the Lord hath said, tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which you will bake today, and seeth that ye will have, and that which remaineth over, lay up for you to keep until the morning. So you cannot cook on the Sabbath, basically. Whatever you going to eat during the Sabbath, you have to prepare it before the sun goes down on Friday. Because why? Again, the Sabbath begins Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. So before the sun sets on Friday, prepare your meal, prepare what you're going to eat on the Sabbath. Because what? When the Sabbath kicks in, you can't cook on the Sabbath. If you can't use your stove, you cannot use your microwave, you cannot use your toaster, you cannot use these things. That's why the most High say what? Tomorrow is the rest of your holy Sabbath. Right? Bake that which you will bake today, right? And see it that you will see it until the morning remain, and it's like here. And see that you will see it, and that which remaineth over, lay up for you to be kept until the morning, right? So you prepare what you're gonna eat. So when the Sabbath comes in, you have your meal, whether it could be a salad, your sandwiches, whatever. Right? But the point is that you're not supposed to cook, you're not supposed to warm up food, heat up food, prepare food on the Sabbath day. Why? Because the Most High said so. YAHAWASHI said so. Right? Right? The Sabbath day is not Sunday, right? According to the Roman Catholic, right? The Sabbath day is from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. Right? Let's get another precept. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 13. Right? This is the book of Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 13. And it says, If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of the Lord, honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thy own ways, nor finding thy own pleasure, nor speaking thy own words. Right? So you see, you on the Sabbath you can do your own pleasure. What does that mean? You're not supposed to be watching your favorite show. You're not supposed to be watching Netflix. You're not supposed to, watching worldly stuff on the internet, on social media, right? You're supposed to be, these days supposed to be, you're supposed to be really into the scriptures, making videos, praying, going over your notes, right? Making videos, going on the highways and byways, doing the work of the Most High. You cannot be doing your pleasure, nor speaking thy own words, right? That day is a very serious and important day, right? You have to keep that day holy, right? Let's read that again. Isaiah chapter 58, right, and verse 13. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy own pleasure, slacking from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath of delight, the holy of the Lord, honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thy own pleasure, or slacking, not doing thy own ways, nor finding thy own pleasure, nor speaking thy own words. You're not supposed to be speaking your own words, right? You're supposed to be talking about the Most High, about the scriptures, precepts, meditate, whatever you gotta do to push this word. But you cannot be doing your own pleasure, right? You cannot be playing Monopoly. You cannot be playing PS4. That's video games, Netflix, whatever. You cannot be doing this stuff on the Sabbath. This day is a holy day, right? And the Most High blessed this day, right? So let's get another precept in Exodus chapter with me. Right? You have to keep the Sabbath holy. This is the book of Exodus chapter 35, right, and verse 2. Right? So this is going to talk about you cannot kindle no fire, you cannot cook on the Sabbath day. This is the book of Exodus chapter 35 and verse 2. It says this: 6 days shall work be done, but on the seventh day there shall be to you an holy day, a Sabbath of rest, right? Sabbath of rest to the Lord. Whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death, right? So if you're working on the Sabbath, the Most High is going to kill you. Straight like that. Straight like that. Let's read that again. 6 days shall thy work be done, but on the seventh day there shall be unto you a holy day, a Sabbath of rest to the Lord. Whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death. Right? But yes, I understand brothers might say we're in this captivity. Yes, some jobs you have to work, you don't have a choice. Right? The Most High understand that. Like, for example, like if you're an MTA employee, sometimes you don't have a choice, but you have to work. Yes, but the Most High understands that we're in this captivity, but nevertheless, the point is that you're not supposed to work on the Sabbath, right? Verse 3: He shall kindle no fire throughout your habitation upon the Sabbath day, right? Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitation upon the Sabbath day. What does that mean? No cooking, no using microwave, no warming of food, none of these things. You cannot cook food, prepare hot food right on your stove, your microwave, your toaster. You cannot use these things on the Sabbath. That's kindling fire throughout your habitation, which is a sin according to the Bible, right? and the wages of sin is death, right? That's why the Most High say, whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death, because you're breaking the laws, and that's sin, breaking the Sabbath, right? For the wages of sin is death, right? So brothers, I understand brothers might have jobs that you have to work on the Sabbath. Either, I could say that, you pray to the Most High while YAHAWASHI, for another job, to get another job, or pray that the people at your job, your workplace, don't ask you to work on the Sabbath, or ask the Most High, pray to the Most High that you don't work on the Sabbath anymore, right? But nevertheless, you're not supposed to work on the Sabbath day, right? That's the point, right? So like let's and that's the point. No buying, no selling on the Sabbath day, right? You can read that I believe that's the book of Nehemiah, chapter 10 and verse 31, right? No buying and selling on the Sabbath day, right? No cooking, right? No cooking on the Sabbath day. You cannot be working on the Sabbath day. You're not supposed to be doing your own pleasure, right? Read, pray, go over your notes, make videos, right? Edify the people, right? Go on the highways and byways, right? Right? Hopefully this video was good information, right? Edifying for the spirit, right? It was the milk, the basic, right? And it was a short video. Most likely I'll be back with another video, right? I want to give all praise to Yahweh, by Shema Mashiach Kamalak Yahushai, right? All praise to the Most High, Yahweh Shai, right? Shalom.